Good evening. Thank you for joining us once again. This is our fourth meeting on this storm. Just a few minutes ago, I received an update from our state officials and emergency responders on our state's response thus far. As you are aware, the Emergency Operations Center has been active since 6 a.m. this morning. Throughout the day, our state agencies and utility companies have been responding to situations safely and efficiently, and they will continue to do so. We've seen a total of 8 to 16 inches of snow throughout the state today, and expect the snowfall to stop between now and around 7 p.m. When I say the snowfall, the heavy snowfall, there'll probably be tails of snow arriving from time to time, but the heavy snowfall should end by 7 p.m. Make no mistake, this has been a major weather event for our state, and I want to thank all of the DOT crews and emergency responders for all of their work today. The state police report 330 motorist assists with 66 reported accidents, and thankfully only 3 accidents which had minor injuries. I also want to thank residents who heeded the warnings and stayed off the roads. It made our job easier to clear those roads. With that said, the wind gusts still blowing at speeds of up to 55 miles an hour and temperatures now dropping back into the teens. We are not completely clear of this event yet. Road conditions are still hazardous, and we request that motorists stay off the roads tonight unless absolutely necessary. Those who must travel this evening are advised to stay clear of the snow plows while on the road, and are strongly cautioned against trying to pass snow plows when they are in operation. Connecticut Transit Express bus service has been suspended, as previously reported, due to the winter storm conditions. Connecticut Fast Track and Connecticut Transit local bus service will continue to operate with snow detours in effect. Metro North Amtrak and the Shoreline East are all operating at reduced levels of service. I will note, however, that Metro North has reduced services. They have reduced services, but that mostly affects riders coming in from New York and should not have major effect on riders in Connecticut. That is a change. So we expect normal service, Friday service for Connecticut residents. We anticipate normal service, as I said, on Metro North tomorrow morning. Although 75% of the flights were canceled today, Bradley Airport remains open, and travelers should check with their carriers regarding their flight status. Eversource and UI are reporting a total of about 1,800 customers without power across the state, and will continue to monitor the storm as the strong gust persists, probably taking out some power as power gets added. Our utilities are responding where conditions safely allow. I remind everyone that bucket trucks cannot go up in wind gusts of over 35 miles an hour. As bitter cold temperatures will continue, residents and businesses must be cautioned that any loss of power could result in frozen pipes. As always, with cold weather and winter storms, please check on your elderly or disabled neighbors. If you or someone you know are without heat or in need of shelter, a warm place to warm up, please call 211. I should note, they do not shovel snow. They've been getting a series of calls about whether they would shovel snow for people. That's not their job, but we'll keep you safe and we'll keep you warm. There are at least 108 warming centers in 34 towns throughout the state. Should you find yourself or a neighbor without power, please adhere to the best practices and operate generators safely, which means not in a structure attached to your home. As of right now, we believe that state offices will open on time tomorrow, and all third shift employees should report to work this evening. I will note that almost in the entirety of that group are what are called essential personnel. Thank you, and I'll take some questions.
Can you go through the changes again on the Metro North?
As we understand it, Metro North plans on operating its normal schedule in Connecticut. There will be changes affecting riders in New York, so that's a clarification of their earlier statement. Connecticut trains Friday service will be normal Friday service.
So people who need to get into the city will be able to do so.
That's right.
Or Stamford or wherever.
That's what they expect, and that's what we're reporting.
One of the things that we keep hearing from everyone is that the heavy snowfall is now pretty much tapering down.
Yep.
But the concern for high winds and freezing temperatures is really what the focus is going forward.
Well, it's going to be bitterly cold over the weekend. We may set records with respect to actual temperatures, at potentially 12 below, and wind chill factors of 30 and as high as 40 below if we get the right temperature and wind combinations. Those are extremely dangerous conditions and can affect body function relatively quickly, and obviously someone without power, their structure can be affected rapidly.
Do you expect hospitals to see an increase in patients and in people who can't get out, maybe to clear their driveways? It's too cold, frostbite?
Yeah, again, that's why we are warning people, and you hope they heed those warnings. It's going to be very, very cold. I do ask that if you're able to help your neighbor, please do that, particularly if that person, you know that person to be elderly or disabled. Check in on them. That's the neighborly Connecticut thing to do. Anyone else? All right. Well, thank you all very much. We don't have any plans for any additional briefings this evening, inasmuch as the snow is on its way. We'll obviously keep you informed of any changes in weather conditions that we may become aware of, and we'll shift our major concerns to the temperature that we're going to see over the next 3 days. Thank you all very much.
All right. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.